In response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, the virtual fitness classes tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Get Active questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document. If you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If any CAF members sustain an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98.
Hi, I'm Tovah, and welcome to my stairwell. Today's Fit in 15 class, you guessed it, we're doing stairs. So you can do this in your house, any kind of stairwell. Even if you only have 1 or 2 steps, you can use that for today's workout as well. So what's great about stairs? Well, number 1, it's a life skill. There's always going to be stairs, and the more easily we can climb them, the better. Number 2, it really gets your heart rate up. So if you're looking for a fast, easy workout that you can do at home, stairs is always one of the top things on my list. Of course, yoga as well, but we don't get our heart rate up so much for that. And the third thing is that it's a really great bonus if you're someone who does a lot of hiking or a lot of outdoor activities. This is a great way to start training for when the weather is a little bit nicer, or should you be going out marching through the snow. So for today's workout, we're going to keep it pretty simple, and I'm really going to show you a method that you can use to incorporate the stairs in your workout, and you can change this up a million ways. So today we're going to do 5 sets of stairs. So I'm going to go up and down my stairs 5 times in a row, and then I'm going to stop and I'm going to do 5 squats and 5 push-ups, and I'm going to show you some different variations of how you can do those exercises to make it easier or harder depending on your fitness level. And then from there, you can change this up really easily by switching up the exercises, doing more repetitions, doing less repetitions, adding additional exercises in, changing the number of stairs that you do. Really, the possibilities are endless. If you are following along today and you don't have a bigger set of stairs like I do, and you're just using 1 or 2 stairs, you're just gonna go up and down the stairs for the same amount of time. So that makes it easy. Even if you don't have a big set of stairs, we can still all do this together. All right, so we're gonna start with the warm-up. So I'm just gonna come down into the entranceway here. And we're just gonna start with some marching on the spot. And if you do have some music that you wanna play, feel free to crank it up, or you can just turn me up a little bit louder and get down with my tunes. So as we're getting warm here, 15 minutes, really it's a short workout, but it's a time that we can easily fit into our schedule. So most people are really busy, and that's one of the reasons why they don't get fitness done. So if you break it up into smaller sections, it makes it really achievable for you to reach your goals. And if you have more time, you can just stack a couple of 15-minute workouts together. Days that you're more busy, as long as you get those 15 in, then that's something. It's more than what you were doing before. Good, we're gonna continue to walk, and now I'm gonna take this up and down on the stair. So I'm just using 1 stair here, starting to get used to that stepping up motion. One thing to keep in mind, if you are going up and down on 1 or even 2 stairs, if you notice right now, I'm always stepping up with the same foot. We're gonna change that part way through. So make sure if you're doing the workout on a very short set of stairs, that you switch which leg is the lead leg, so that you're not always stepping up with the right foot. If you have a longer set of stairs, once we get going, you won't need to even worry about that. So I'm gonna switch my lead leg here. So now my left leg comes up, pumping your arms, getting your heart rate up. And even just adding in a few extra times every time you come to the stairs, instead of going down and up 1 time, try going down and up 3 times every time you need to come to your stairs or use your stairs at home. That can add in a lot of extra steps and a little mini workout multiple times throughout the day. Or maybe you're cooking dinner and you're waiting for a pot of boiling water. Hit the stairs for a couple of sets. Good, so we're starting to feel we're getting our heart rate up a little bit here. We're gonna come back down, just down to the bottom, open space. Keep your legs moving. Let's roll the shoulders back a little bit. We are gonna be doing some upper body today, just to kind of loosen up a little bit. And then let's do some shoulder retraction, so pulling back. And for anybody who's working at home or spends a lot of time on a computer, this is an area that we really need to work on stretching. So we're forward a lot on the computer. We need to open things up, pull back, lift your chin. Perfect. From here, we're gonna move into a few squats. So just to get those muscles warmed up. So legs about shoulder width apart. And this is just the warm up. You're gonna squat to whatever depth feels comfortable for you. So this should be pain-free range of motion. And for you, that might be a half squat. It might be a quarter squat. You can hang on to your railing if you need it for a little bit of balance, okay? But it should just be gently hanging on, only using it as much as you need. So there's really something for everybody here. Perfect. We're gonna come back up on our stair, just to keep our heart rate up, coming up and down a few more times. Good. Coming back down to the bottom, we're gonna find a little bit of space here, and we're just gonna move into a few lunges. So whether you wanna step forward or whether you wanna step backward, depending on how much space you have, I'm gonna step back. So stepping back and coming to the top. And just like the squats, this could be bringing your knee all the way down, hovering just above the floor. Don't smash it into the floor. That's not great for our kneecaps long term. It could also be you coming somewhere like a half or a quarter lunge, depending on your mobility. Again, this should be just a comfortable range for you. And if you know that you're a little bit tight, it's not gonna be as far down. Perfect, and we're gonna finish with a couple more lunges here. This time when you come up, I want you to lift your leg high and then replace the foot. Step back, lift the leg high, replace the foot. Let's do 2 more on each side. And if the leg lift is too much for you, you can always just keep with the regular lunges. Last one. Good. And let's move back to up and down just a couple more times here. Perfect. And as we come back down, I'm gonna get you to move to a wall. You could also use the floor or your stairs here, but it's just the warm up, and I'm keeping it easy. It's January for everybody, just getting back into things. Just doing a couple of wall push-ups to help warm up our upper body. And the wall could always be an option for your push-ups if that's the level that you need to work at today. If you're here and you want to make it a little harder, you can push away from the wall and then fall back in. Push away from the wall and fall back in. And even for those who can do regular push-ups, this option is great, especially for my military friends who are getting ready for their force test to really pop up off the floor with rushes. It's an explosive chest movement, and for most of us, we can't do plyometric push-ups from the floor, but this is plyometric and we can do it from the wall. Good, let's do one more. All right. Everybody should be feeling nice and warm and ready to go. Should you feel like you need a little bit more time warming up, feel free to hit the pause button and then join back in when you're ready to get started. Definitely do drink water whenever you need. I'll probably get some after the first set, but we're ready to get going, and you can already tell after the warm up that my heart rate is starting to come up here. So let's get down to it. We're going up and down 5 times on my stairs. If you're following along, you go until I tell you to stop. Here we go. And you can walk up the stairs. You could run a little bit. You can use the railing on the way down if you need to. My stairs turn a little bit, so that just adds a little bit of added adventure. That's 2. We're going 5 times. That's 3. And what I want you to pay attention to on your final time up is to make sure that you are getting most of your foot up on the stair so that you're not just on your tiptoes the whole time, that can really make a difference in how your calves feel after doing stairs. For lots of people, they spend the whole time really just on their tiptoes, and then they wonder why their calves hurt all the time. It should be a foot placement and step up. And if you're running, it's still the same. The foot goes down and then the toes go up. All right, we're ready to add in a little bit of strength here. So we're gonna do 5 squats and 5 push-ups. For today, I really like the option, because we have the stairs, of doing sit to stands. So this not only makes it fun, but it pretty much puts you in a perfect squat position. So I'm gonna sit down, 2 stairs difference, which is really a nice alignment for my body. And then I'm gonna stand up. Try not to use your hands if you don't need to, but of course if you need to, you can push off your thighs, you can push off the step itself, or you can use the rail to give you a little boost. Let's go 1 more. Perfect. Now you're gonna turn around. Right from there, you're in perfect position to move into push-ups. So you can decide, find a stair that works for you, and we can start here. Of course, you can make this easier by coming down onto your knees, which I'll show that one next time, or you can go harder right at the bottom and go flat. Or of course, you can also go to the wall. All right, it's time for round 2. Up we go. That's 1. And remember, you can definitely walk the stairs the entire time. So if you're looking to get your heart rate up, it's really not gonna matter if you never run up and all you do is walk up and down the stairs, whether you have poor balance or you just feel more comfortable walking. That's 3. Walking is still gonna get your heart rate up once you do a couple flights. So no worries there. Good, we got 1 more go. Perfect, we're coming back down and we're coming back to those squats. So if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit on the first stair instead of on the second stair, and that's gonna bring your bum a little bit lower. So I'll show you what that one looks like. You sit down and you push up. And the other big thing that this does is when we sit all the way down, so it's not a hover, it's a full sit, the weight is in my seat. It forces my glutes, my bum muscles, to do the squat work here. So oftentimes when people are squatting, they're coming down, but it's really quad dominant. So to get the right muscles firing, doing a sit to stand is perfect. All right, we're gonna move into push-ups. You can turn around, use the stair. You can use the wall. I'm gonna show you what it would look like from your knees as I come down to my entranceway. So I'm gonna go flat, but you could certainly come up onto a stair to make this even easier. Good, let's go for 5. Perfect, that's 5. All right, we're back up for round number 3. Let's hit it. And this is only 15 minutes, so you can push yourself just a little bit more. That's 1. And remember, you set how many stairs you do, so if 5 is too many or this time is too much for you, you can always change it. That's 3, pretty certain. Counting is not my strong suit when I'm teaching. For those of you who know me, I sometimes get lost. Let's go 1 more. All right, squat time. This time as an option, you could do a jump squat. And I'm gonna come out of the frame here because I don't have enough space to back up enough, but squat down and jump up. So this would be more advanced. Perfect. And then we're gonna come back to push-ups. This time I'm gonna do those plyo push-ups on the wall. This could be for anybody, but definitely anybody doing fourth, which I'm in that category. I need to do my test every year as well. 1 more. I'm gonna grab some water as I take the next round up the stairs. Definitely stop for water anytime you need it. We're not taking a full stop. It's just a quick sip here because this is a short workout. All right, let's burn some rubber. And if you find that your heart rate is getting too high here, definitely take a breather. Go back to just marching on the spot. Like I said, stairs can be really tough. As you can tell, I'm breathing really hard. And if I check my Fitbit, my heart rate is really high right now. But that's what I'm looking for. If you're not looking for yours to go quite so high, decrease the amount of times that you go on the stairs. As well, you can take more breaks in between. So I'm just gonna pan over here because I have a little bench in my entranceway. And if the stairs is too cumbersome for you to sit down, you can always sit to stand in a chair. So this is a good option other times that you're doing workouts. So we sit and we come up. Just make sure it's a sturdy chair or a bench. It's 3, 4, 5. Good, we're gonna move back to push-ups. Again, you can use the stairs in different ways. This time, feet on the ground, hands on the stair. This is a little bit tougher, so you decide what's gonna work for you. One more. Perfect. All right, we're headed for our last set here, folks. Let's kick it. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Let's go. This is the last one. Last time. Up and down. Woo. Air high fives all around. Great work, everyone. You can absolutely toss in one more set of strength if you like. You can hit the pause button and keep going, or repeat and do this with me a second time in a row. Whew. I don't know about you. I'm ready for a little bit of a breather. So please don't forget to do a cool down if this is the end of your workout for the day. We want to stretch out our legs, our glutes, and a little bit of our upper body. If you're not sure what you should be doing for stretching, check out some of the yin yoga classes on our YouTube channel. They're perfect for the cool down after this. Tovah, fitness coordinator from 4 Wing, signing off. Happy Fit in 15.